think almost everyone can agree that The Hunter Call of the Wild is probably the most complete hunting game out there. There have been many games that have attempted to create a hunting experience, but none of them seem to capture it as well as The Hunter Call of the Wild. I would say currently the only other options from Call of the Wild would be The Hunter Classic or Way of the Hunter. So I wanted to make this video just to talk about what we should expect from Ultimate Hunting. I'm going to be 100% brutally honest in this video. Currently, Ultimate Hunting is being developed by a very small team. We have seen limited gameplay so far, but from what we have been shown, at first glance the game visually looks pretty nice. The standout features of Ultimate Hunting are this game will feature some endangered species, like elephants and even baboons. We have yet to see species like this in The Hunter Call of the Wild due to those animals being more controversial. Even this clip showing some animal sounds really just doesn't compare to Call of the Wild. I mean, these are definitely lacking in overall quality. This shot of gameplay shows off more of the animal's fur, texture, and antler quality, and again, you really can't even compare it to The Hunter Call of the Wild. The textures in Ultimate Hunting look too smooth and really have no depth to them. Ultimate Hunting has made very little progress since the sneak peek came out nearly 5 whole years ago. Hell, we almost had GTA 6 before this game until they delayed that as well. If we compare what progress this game has made in 5 years to what The Hunter Call of the Wild has done in that same time span, it's not even a close comparison. They've added several new maps, great ones, weapon packs, and even whole new gameplay systems. Essentially, Call of the Wild has evolved into a whole new game, while Ultimate Hunting has barely shown a glimpse of hope. Now, as I said in the beginning of this video, the sizes of the two teams and the resources they have are completely different, but you can't hype a hunting game for half a decade and still not have a clear gameplay loop to show. Momentum matters, hype dies, and players move on, and it's still clear that The Hunter Call of the Wild sits on top of the throne in terms of hunting games. Even if we compare Way of the Hunter, the numbers don't even compare. On Steam, the Way of the Hunter shows around 500 players peak within the last 24 hours, while Call of the Wild shows over 7,000. And that's not saying Way of the Hunter is a bad game. I know some players prefer it because it is more focused on realism, slower pace, and doesn't feel like much of a grind like The Hunter Call of the Wild does. And this video is not to bash Ultimate Hunting in any way. I am glad there is still people out there who enjoy creating games as side projects. I've never made a game myself, and I'm sure it's much more difficult than people understand. I think one of the biggest mistakes was teasing the game so early. This increased the expectations far more, and in the original teaser trailer, the game almost seemed like it was ready to be released. And then this clip, you kind of ask yourself otherwise. Overall, I don't think we should expect to see this game released completely anytime soon. I have heard some rumors of a demo coming soon, but they have said that multiple times. You can wishlist the demo now on Steam, so maybe there is some sort of hope that that is actually happening. But at the end of the day, I want Ultimate Hunting to succeed. Competition only makes the hunting game genre better, but after almost 5 years of teasers, hype, concept art, and promises, we need to see the actual gameplay. We need systems, mechanics, and proof that this game is real and not just an idea. I'm just saying the clock is ticking, and every Call of the Wild update that happens, this game is getting put further and further behind. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.